I write this review as this game is still in early access. I say that not because I plan to go easy on the game or something, just as a heads up to those that will consider buying the game. I've always maintained that early access is not an excuse for how good or bad a game is. Once you put it on the marketplace, you're fair game, in my opinion. Super Impossible Road is a racing game. There's really not much to say about racing games in general. You control a ball, you can modify your ball to have the stats that you want it to have, but let's be real here. Does anyone ever care enough to min max perfectly? If you do, please send me a message. I need to know what's going on in your head. The tracks have gates on them which fill up your boost bar. Using boost makes your ball go a little faster, obviously. Where this game differs from other racing games that I've played is that you can jump off the track to cheat your way to the finish line faster. That's why the game's tagline, winning is cheating. Now, you can't just jump off the track and free fall to the finish line for victory. The game would be too easy in that case. Everyone would just jump off and hope for the best, I guess. Upon leaving the track, you have 5 seconds to return to the track. If you fail to touch the track in that time, you will automatically respawn at the last boost gate you touched, which means that you have to be really careful about deciding when to cheat, otherwise you may end up wasting 5 seconds. If you see the writing on the wall that you're not going to make it, you can force respawn early. The tracks are fairly complex, I guess. At this time, while there are only 3 tracks, the tracks are procedurally generated, so it's like having an infinite number of tracks, I guess. There's also a daily track where you can compete with people across the world for the top score. The game is aesthetically pleasing to me, with that Tron feel. I'm not the biggest fan of EDM, so there's only 1 or 2 soundtracks that I like, but it definitely matches the feel of the game. Excellent job. While the game does have multiplayer, it seems that it only has local multiplayer. Perhaps they will change that as it's still in early access. You can have some CPU racers and you can even race against your ghost. So it has some rudimentary tools. Anyway, at the time of writing, the game is priced at $12. While I do like the game for what it does, I don't think it's worth $12 yet. Do it if you want to support the creators, but other than that, I'd wait for it to go on sale or something for $5 or $6. I'm not the biggest fan of racing games, so I won't dump too many hours into it, but in my opinion, it does look promising. Thanks for watching.